Thank you for joining us on another video on how to use a typewriter. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to use the iconic Olivetti Graphika Typewriter. This video applies also on all the Olivetti Lexicon typewriters that had the same mechanism of the Olivetti Graphika. To start using your Olivetti Graphika, you don't need to unlock any Carriage. It's ready to use when you get it. The first thing you need to get used to use your Olivetti Graphika is the Carriage release levers. There's two Carriage release levers on the Olivetti Graphikas, one on the left and one on the right. You can press either to move the Carriage to the left side. So hold it on the left knob so it doesn't snap to the left, and press and it will move. Same applies to the one on the left. Press and it will move to the left. Before starting, you need to set up your margins, one on the left side and one on the right side. There's two ways to set up your margins. The first way is by manually pushing the lever on the right or left and moving it left and right depending on your selection. Same applies to the one on the left. Push down and move. The second way to set up your margin is similar to magic margins. You move your Carriage to the middle. The margin should be on the middle. You press this lever on the far left side of the Carriage. It's on the top. You press it and it will engage the margin, and you will be able to move it while holding the lever on the left side. So if you need it to be on 10, you move it to the 10, release, and it's set up on the 10. Same applies to the one on the right side. We'll set it now on 70, for example, using the Carriage release lever. I press down, move it. Now it's on the center. I press on the lever on the far left side and keep holding it, and it's engaging the right margin, and I can set it to the 70 and release. Now it's set on the 70. Next, we move on to the line selection lever. There's 4 options on the Olivetti Graphikas: 1 line space, 2 line spaces, 3 line spaces, and 4 line spaces. The one on top, the 0, releases the Carriage, and usually we use the 1 line space while performing a line space. Now we need to insert a paper into the Olivetti Graphika. You ungrip the paper release lever, you push it away from you, you insert the paper, grip it back. Using the knobs, we feed the paper, raise the paper bail, put the paper under the paper bail, and then feed the paper as well. Then, to adjust your paper alignment, you ungrip the paper release lever, align it in a way that it's perfect for you to type on, then grip it back, and now the typewriter is ready to type. To get a new line, you use this long arm, and this is a new line space. To get 2 line spaces, you move this lever to the number 2, and you drag the Carriage using the line spacing lever all the way, and you got 2 line spaces, as you can see. To remove the paper, you simply push the paper grip release lever away from you and remove the paper from the Carriage, and then grip it back. Now I will show you the reverse ribbon mechanism, but I'll have to remove the lid to show it exactly. To reverse the ribbon on the Olivetti Graphika, you use the 2 pinned levers, one on the left and one on the right. You simply move it to the left to change the direction. To reverse it back, you push from the one on the left, push it to the right, and it will reverse the mechanism. Another option available on the Olivetti Graphika is the tension control. You can increase the tension by pushing this lever away from you. This will increase the tension on the when typing on the keys. To decrease the tension, you move it towards you, and this will make typing easier and smoother on the keys. One of the options that make the Olivetti Graphika a special typewriter is the proportional spacing. Standard spacing and expanded spacing. I will demonstrate to you what's the difference between standard spacing and expanded spacing. So now we're going to be using the standard spacing. I'll type Olivetti Graphika. That's standard spacing. Now I will type with expanded spacing. To move to expanded spacing, use the lever on the left side. You pull it up, and now I'm typing using expanded spacing. This is expanded spacing. On the standard spacing, there's no spaces between the letters or characters, while on the expanded spacing, you will find one space between each letter or symbol. On the left side, there's a small lever just right to the one of the proportional spacing to change the color selection of your ribbon. If you're using a dual colored ribbon, the blue color selection will help you use the upper color on the dual ribbon. The red color selection on the bottom will help you use the second color of the dual ribbon, while the white color on the color selector will help you to use the stencils. So while using stencils, your ribbon holder is not gonna be moving. Now we move to the keyboard section. Let's start with the backspace key. When you press the backspace key, the carriage will move to the right, but you will be able to move back on the paper one space to correct probably a mistake you have done while typing. Next we have this tab set key. This sets your tabulation, and this one removes your tabulation. So to use the tabulation, you start with setting your tabs by pressing on this key. So we set our tabulation stops. Now to move using your tabulator, you press on the tabulation bar, and it will stop on the tab stop you preset previously. The blank key on the far right side is the margin release. When you reach the end of your line and you need to type more letters beyond your set margin, you press on the margin release, and still you can continue typing whatever you need after your set margin. Same applies to the margin on the left side. If you need to type beyond your left margin, you press on the margin release and you can type beyond your left margin on the left. Another nice option on the Olivetti Graphika is that when two keys jam in this position, instead of using your finger to pull it back towards you, you press on the margin release and they will return back to their original position. Now we move to the next section of the keyboard. We start with the shift keys, one on the left, one on the right. We use the shift key to type using capitals or the upper symbols on any of these keys. To continuously type using capitals, you press on the shift lock. It's the small blank key on the left side. You press it, it will lock the shift, and you can continuously type using capitals. To unlock your shifting, you press on the left side shift and it will release the shift lock. A special option also on the Olivetti Graphika is the two space bars. The main space bar is the one on the left. It's large, and there's another space bar on the right side. the spacebar on the left side, when pressed, it moves the carriage 2 increments, while the spacebar, the smaller one on the right side, moves the carriage 3 increments. Now I will show you the difference between the left spacebar and the right spacebar by typing the word Olivetti. So I use the left spacebar, and this is the spacing as you can see it. Now I will type again Olivetti Graphika, but I will use the spacebar on the right side. As you can see, the spacing is wider than the one on top. Here's 3 increments, this one is only 2 increments. And always make sure to cover your typewriter with a dust cover to preserve it from any dust coming into the segments and the typewriter mechanism. Plus, there's no need to lock your carriage because it's a desk typewriter and it should always be ready on the desk for typing. Have you ever typed on an Olivetti Graphika before? Let us know in the comments. If you would like to know more about the Olivetti Graphika Typewriter's history, check out this video.